In our Look Good, Feel Good segment today, we focus on things that age us, and it's not always the chronological age we reach, but more the lines and wrinkles we collect along the way. To tell us about the latest beauty treatments without surgery, I welcome Nicole Belle from Face today. Welcome to you.
Welcome. Oh, hi, Susie.
Now, tell me, what ages the skin? How does our skin age?
Probably one of the greatest factors, and I went to a dermatology conference, a plastic surgeon was up and speaking. What he said is that if all of you practitioners in the room are not saying to every single patient you ever see, are you wearing a 30+ sunblock? Because the sun is one of the most aging things that you can possibly, affect your skin. So definitely sun is number one. And how simple is that to actually stop happening?
Well, is it simple though? I mean, we all grow up as beach babies, and those of us that live on the coast,
yes.
But even inland, I mean, we should go out in hats. We see photos of people years ago and everyone wore a hat, and then, I don't know, it didn't become fashionable or something like that.
Well, unfortunately, in the past, the baby boomers all coming through, and I'm even going to confess to my age, I'm 50. So
wow.
It's basically about the fact that we weren't educated when we were younger, the damage that the sun has done. So now you've got all your fake tans and all sorts of wonderful things. Everybody should wear a 30+. In sitting here under these lights, we're actually being affected.
Oh.
So, sun and, UVA, UVB lights are very, very aging. And other than that, you've got all your other factors. Obviously, your alcohol, any free radical that's attacking you absolutely is the problem.
When we look in a mirror, and I'm sure you're experiencing the same thing, as we all age, I notice things that are beyond control. I notice jowls are starting to appear. I notice there's, frown lines, and there's sort of a hollowness that appears here. Is this a breakdown of what collagen and all that sort of stuff?
It is. Unfortunately, as we age, not only, and people are not really aware of this, your actual skull shrinks as well. So what we actually have is we have a skull, which is our structure. We've got our muscles laying over the top, and then we've got our skin affected on the top of that again. So yes, we lose volume. So we're losing skull size, we're actually losing our collagen, and everything's heading south. So when you look at it, and actually I have to say that you're aging particularly well.
Oh, thank you.
You have a great facial structure. So in looking at Susie, basically if you look at a beautiful young person, you actually have someone with full cheeks, and it's tapering down to a lovely narrow jawline. So as we age, as you mentioned, the jowls, it actually goes the other way. So we started with this beautiful triangle, and what we end up with is a triangle with the base down here. It's all the jowls are here. We've lost our volume in our cheek area.
As Sophie Loren would always say, it's all in the DNA, darling. It's all in the DNA.
Well, let me tell you, I'm a bit of a sculptress myself. I particularly love the art of sculpting, and I think for a lot of people out there, they don't realise, they're afraid. How do I actually go about, what do I start, where do I start? And I think if you look at any young person that you love, and Sophie Loren is a brilliant example. What does Sophia have, even at this age? She's got these beautiful, high sculpted cheeks. Now, I'm going to confess on television, yes, is this face completely natural? Well, I do have a little bit of product in here.
But you have no surgery, though?
No.
No surgery. It's all injectables.
It's all about volumizing. So what you want to do is actually keep this beautiful, height in here, and I have product through here that's giving me these lovely natural, Sophia Loren cheeks. And of course I've got product in my lips, I have some Botox, but the art of it, and it is an art, is how do I not look like I've had anything done? So I'm hoping at 50, if I walk down the street, no one's going to say, oh my God, she's a cosmetic injector, what happened to her? So it's...
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the frightening thing.
Can we get you back, and as we talk about each one, Botox, Restylane, all of that, and show some before and afters and all that?
Absolutely, Susie. What I'd love everybody to know is how to actually have work done, take the fear out of it, and look completely natural. The art of it is, if someone says, my God, you're looking well, then you know that you've been to an artist.
Excellent. Thanks, Nikki.